Let's talk about getting a green card for your family member when you are unemployed and you don't have a joint sponsor. I'm Bianca Jordan, immigration attorney at Brazen Legal. I work with clients in all 50 states to help them get a green card. And today I want to share a success story with you about how we helped a client get a green card despite the fact that their petitioner had no income and they did not have a joint sponsor. So anytime you are petitioning a family member, such as your spouse, your parents, your brother or sister, or your children, you as the petitioner has to file an I-864 affidavit of support. The affidavit of support is a contract between you and the U.S. government that shows that you have the means to financially support your immigrant beneficiary, the person who is applying for the green card. So we had a case where the petitioner did not have an income, and they also did not have anyone that they could use for a joint sponsor. So we filed the green card application knowing that we did not meet the income requirements and that we did not have a joint sponsor to help with the petition. As expected, USCIS sent a request for evidence asking for a joint sponsor. But I pushed back and argued that my client did not need a joint sponsor. Even though my client did not have an income that they could use, they did have some savings, and that's actually what they were living off of. So USCIS pushed and said that they needed a joint sponsor, but again, my clients didn't have one. So I simply reminded USCIS of what the rules and regulations were, which is that you have to show that you have enough income and or assets to maintain the immigrants and your household at 125% of the federal poverty guidelines. So we were able to remind USCIS of what the rule was, and also show that the petitioner, even though they did not have an income, they did have savings, and that the savings met the threshold for what would have been needed for the income. And the client's green card was approved without an interview. And I share this because sometimes, for various reasons, people are trying to petition for a green card for someone, but maybe they don't quite meet the income requirement and they don't have access to a joint sponsor. Because a joint sponsor, same thing. It's a contract between them and the US government saying that they will step in and help financially support this immigrant if for whatever reason they're unable to find a job. And so a lot of people don't want that responsibility, and a lot of people are not willing to be a joint sponsor for someone. So I share this to let you know that there is another option. If you have savings or assets, for example, if you're investing in stocks, if you have savings, if you have a house, cars, things like that, you can use that as your assets, so that if you can't have a joint sponsor, you can show that you're still able to help this immigrant in the event that they cannot work. And also I share this because sometimes USCIS gets it wrong. Sometimes you have to push back and remind them of what the rules are for the certain things so that you can win your case. I hope you found this video helpful. Please visit brazenlegal.com if you're interested in working with me. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss the next video where I am sharing tips and tricks and strategies to help you navigate your immigration journey in the United States. Thanks for watching.